we should be live. Hopefully we're able to get it. Yes, we are. All right, cool. Just got the notification. We are live. So let me check out the audio. Oh God, just to make sure that this music and stuff is not ridiculous. Music can be boosted quite a lot, actually. If we're actually even playing any music. Okay, well. Hello, Sophia Gomez. Welcome. Okay, so that's too loud, in my opinion. Drop it down like that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out my audio here so that we're not, so that things are balanced well. I haven't quite figured that out just yet. Okay, so I think that's actually pretty good. I am happy with that. Are you happy with that? Does that all sound good to you guys? If it doesn't, of course, you just let me know and I can change it, adjust it, do whatever I need to do to make it work. One thing that I am gonna do though is, because I haven't done one of these in a, okay, so apparently that, all right, never mind then. I don't need to actually go do what I was about to go do. Cool. So that's great. Just move my little receiver for the Wi-Fi. Oh God, and everything is perfect now. So that's cool. So how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? If you want to talk, of course. If you don't want to, then that's cool too. Don't want to force you into doing something you don't want to do. Let's move this. So I want to be able to see the video a little bit too. Just all right. There we go. Like that. Very good. So this is just gonna be me like just chilling, just relaxing, playing some video games in the morning like I do sometimes or frequently. You're having breakfast. Well, I don't know. Does coffee count as breakfast? I think coffee is the opposite of breakfast, of eating breakfast. But I guess we will get breakfast later. Kind of nasty to eat on live stream like this. All right, so we're gonna actually hit it up, put it on random. Otherwise, we're gonna be going through all of the different VIXX albums in order, which is. Hello, Minion. God, gosh darn it! I'm always losing this. Where's my? How are you doing, Minion? train is full. That's what I like to see. All right, I got like a little bit of cash here. I can actually spend some of this money. What do I want to do? That's a good question. Well, I can understand the first. I don't understand the second part, unfortunately. Minion, I apologize for that. Oh, this is difficult. Now I wish that I gotta get my friend in here who knows some Korean here, because unfortunately I'm lacking in that area. Do I actually? Well, I can't really do it because no, we're not gonna connect up to Edmonton just yet. I have to delete my depot and all that, so I don't want to do that. I think that what I want to do. If you guys want to like talk about anything, ask me a question, talk about K-pop, do whatever, just chuck a question, anything down in the chat, because I am watching that. But I am also doing this, so I don't know. It's not the game that I was initially kind of planning on playing, because if it was, I definitely would not be able to pay any attention to what's going on in the chat. Because, oh boy, that game is requires all of my attention and concentration, but decided we weren't going to go do that because there's not a particularly conducive to a live chat setting like this. Favorite VIXX song? My favorite VIXX song? I don't know. See, because the thing is, like, I think that they're all, to a certain extent, like, they're all excellent and great for many different, for different reasons. They're all pretty different in a way. Which I really enjoy that aspect of it. But I think I actually do. Right now, I'd have to say that what Shangri, or whatever, however you say it, Shangri-La is probably one of my favorite song right now at the moment. But so Minyun getting ready for dinner. Awesome. That's cool. Making something probably super tasty. I would imagine, Korean food and such. Wait, I mean, like, all Korean songs, including I don't know, dude. That's a really difficult question about what my favorite Korean song. I have to say though that probably my favorite song. I don't know. it's really difficult because it kind of changes daily, you know. But I really do have to say that one song that's pretty consistently good for really enjoyable for me all the time is the song. Yeah, no, the song "Volume Up" by 4 Minute, because 4 Minute's my like favorite group. They're the group that got me into K-pop to begin with. So I just really enjoy listening to that song. It never gets old for me, at least. And yes, Cat BT. I'm only going to be listening to. It's only going to be VIXX playing because of the. And it comes down 100% strictly is down to copyright. Because I won't be able to stream or play songs that are not distributed by CJ E&M. And the reason why I can play songs distributed by CJ E&M is because I'm signed with their YouTube MCN, and they give me the rights to do that. So that is the reason why we've got VIXX, because Jellyfish Entertainment is distributed by CJ E&M, and I didn't actually I just put this playlist together 2 minutes before I started, so that's that. No, don't do that. No. So if I could get, oh, of course I can't actually move that road over that. It's painful. Favorite girl group is 4 Minute. Forever and ever and ever. Have I haven't heard it. I don't know. I actually I might have heard it a while back. I don't think it was like any time particularly recently that I've heard it, but I think I have. I'm not entirely sure, in all honesty. No, don't do that. That's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Wrote it up like that. There we go. The level crossing is probably going to be a bad idea later on, but we could fix it. Oh, favorite boy group. That's a difficult one. That one's actually a difficult question for me to answer, in all honesty. I mean, it really, my favorite boy group really kind of changes all the time, but I do have to say that the one group that's like pretty consistent as far as like my ratings and my ratings go is I always enjoy listening to Monsta X. Monsta X is really good all the time. So yeah, we're gonna put down Monsta X final answer as my favorite boy group. I'd actually never heard of that subunit, Nikki. Never heard of that subunit. I guess I'm looking forward to it though. I mean, it's new music, so you know that I'm into that, or I'm looking forward to it. What am I trying to do, or what should I be doing? Where do those tracks come out? I am going to. ultimate bias. Guyan from 4 Minute. I don't know. I don't really have a. I've never really been anyone to pick any biases like that. But back when I was first in the K-pop, she was the one. I do know 101. I haven't. I heard that they actually just released a song that I haven't listened to, but I do know that who they are, and I do know that they exist. I do not speak Korean, Minion, unfortunately. I do not know. I wish I did, because it'd be helpful in, you know, instances such as this where you would probably be more comfortable speaking in Korean, but I just do not. I don't really have. See, that's the thing, is I don't pick, or I don't really even think or consider biases in K-pop groups these days. Could I actually squeeze that track past that field right now? Let's save me some cash for the moment. Yeah, so as far as Monsta X biases, I don't have a bias in Monsta X, just because you know, picking biases from groups and like that isn't my thing, man. I just like listening to the music more than that. So that is that. To answer Cat BT's question as to where I work, I'm a department manager at a Walmart store. Super yeah, that's what I do. That's my job. I'm a work retail. And do I know any other languages as well? I do not, unfortunately. I mean, other than in high school, you know, learning some Spanish, which I don't remember anything of. Yeah, so other than learning a little bit of Spanish in high school, I haven't actually taken, well, I did take a little bit of time to learn some Korean as well, but that's like, it's been barely any for either Spanish or Korean. I mean, shoot, I just picked up Spanish because I lived in Southern California, so how to get better at English? Honestly, Cat BTs, just you just gotta practice using. You just gotta use English as much as you can. Whether that's, you know, listening to somebody talk like me, that's helpful. Um, yeah, like listening, reading it out too. Writing as well. You just gotta practice using it all the time, and that will be, that's your best bet. Okay, so we're gonna actually just go bulldoze. Whoops, I mean to bulldoze a tree. Sorry, tree. You know, French, ooh, fancy. So, what made you want to learn, I suppose, French? Because I can understand English. Lots of people speak English. Korean, listen to K-pop, or just Korean stuff in general. Japan, because why not too? Same reason I suppose for Korea, but French is an interesting one for me. I guess it's actually dependent, or what would give me a good answer is where you're actually from. Do I know? Is it so young? Yeah, I do actually. People tell me to listen to the hers. I don't remember. It's been a while since I listened to a song from that individual. But yeah, I hear their music from that person all the time. Or not all the time, but I have frequently in the past. It's really good. Like it a lot. Okay, so how's this track all connected up? Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, Nikki. I understand that. You know what I gotta do? I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Oh god damn it. And that means that I can delete the road and then rebuild it. That's fine. I'll have plenty of cash to do it, so no big deal. Okay. So have I got that? Cool. I gotta set up a way to actually distribute this stuff out. Where did I put that? I didn't go that way. Oh god, I lost where I went. We're going to Churchley. Actually. Well, that ain't helpful, is it? Gosh darn it. Okay, so little truck stop. Then we drop passengers, or I should say a bus stop. Want to rename it? Like that. Also, sorry, we need a road depot too. Forgot about that. That's important. What am I'm playing the name of the game that I'm playing is in the if I could talk. The name of the game that I'm playing is in the title of this live stream here. I'm playing a game called Transport Fever. Would I consider being an extra in a music video? I don't know. I really do not know if I would. I don't know if I would want to be in a music video. That's a pretty decent, or that's a pretty good question, I suppose. Something interesting to like think about. Like, would I ever actually do that? No idea. It doesn't really seem like, it doesn't, to me at least, it doesn't really feel like it's something that would be my that would fit my personality personally. But you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shoot, not enough money. God darn it. I had enough money for all the cars but one. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it would be something that would be like up my alley as far as like personality wise and all that stuff. But I don't know. I guess realistically, right, I wouldn't know for sure unless I actually did it. So I can't write it off like that. But yeah, I don't know. So G-Friend released a song. They did, didn't they? I don't know. I gotta do what I do in the mornings, or I should say afternoons, and do my research and check out what the new releases are. Haven't done that as of yet, because you know we're just hanging out for a little while this morning. And then to answer the question as to about if I listen to anything other than K-pop, I do listen pretty frequently to like heavy metal stuff. It is actually the genre of music that I grew up listening. Christ, if my voice would not crack like that. If that I grew up listening to. So so that's a genre of music that I listen to. Not so much anymore, but I used to listen to a lot of that music when I was younger. Oh, poo. I'm very kind. Thank you, Cat BT. Appreciate that. Monter, first off, welcome to the live chat, to the live stream, whatever you want to call this. Do appreciate you taking the time out to join me this morning. And the game that I'm playing is called Transport Fever. And I will definitely check out the new song from G-Friend. Without a doubt, I will take a look at it. Oh, I gotta double track this, don't I? Yup. Well, we can take care of that soon enough. Do I think that, I hope that Newest becomes famous with their next comeback. That would be awesome. I would really, really like that if they did. Is that 7:54? Yeah, nearly 9 o'clock. Where do you live, Cat BT? I personally live in the So I personally live in the state of Kentucky in the United States. That's a lot of fuel. Things are looking good that way. Oh, yeah, and definitely about about end flying. I'm stoked about that as well. Super happy that FNC finally remembered that group exists. Yes, I do live in the United States. Come on, let me build. I can't. I don't have the money to build it either. Gosh darn it. Money's a little tight at the moment, guys. I don't really want to take out a loan to put up signals either. That's stupid. Multiplayer? No, not on this game. There is no multiplayer. No multiplayer in this game, unfortunately. All right, Sophia, thank you for coming out for half an hour. That's do appreciate, man. I appreciate any minute that every single minute or second that anyone watches of my videos and my live streams. I appreciate it a lot. So thank you very much. EXO over BTS all day, every day. No questions. It's the worst name of a group I've ever heard in my life, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But yes, Wiki Miki. Gosh, I hate saying it so much. Like, I really don't like the name of that group, but oh, fudge. But I'm not the one that is in charge of naming K-pop groups. If I was, they'd all have stupid names too, so I'm not that creative, in all honesty. Because I couldn't have come up with a name like Wiki Miki. Definitely couldn't have come up with the reason why they called them that too. Oh, don't do that. Stop. Okay, so I guess the video's frozen. Oopsies. I guess that's what happens when I alt tab. That's my fault, I suppose. Yes, it is. I cannot alt tab. Okay, so I learned something. When newest debut, will they be famous? I think they'll be famous. Oh no, when I'm sorry, when newest actually did debut, yeah, they were pretty popular. That's not gonna work. So we're gonna hit the pause button. Oh god, now it's smoking the way I can't see. Newest XO and BTS. That's actually good. That's a pretty good combination of groups. I approve of that. Well, I don't approve of it. Well, I shouldn't. Oh God, that's poor phrasing. But I enjoy all of those groups. So pretty good in my book. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like that as far as it ruining their careers, like it probably would have if they didn't do well. But they had the luck and the fortune to do well and become, you know, make a name for themselves through the show. So in the end, it worked out. It ultimately was probably a pretty big risk on the part of Pledis to do that. Well, on the part of any of the companies that sent idols, you know, former idols, actually not former, current idols and all that stuff to participate in that show. I'm honestly okay. So I know that I said that I was gonna do an album review for the war. Actually, I did. I did put out the album review for the war. Shoot, I was gonna say I didn't even do it, but totally forgot what I actually had and had not done. Oops. Because I was honestly just about to tell you, like, I honestly didn't even do it. I didn't even want to, which is a lie, because I did. So, as it goes to show, maybe I'm crazy or something. Ooh, that's a lot of fuel. Holy God. That's alright, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. As long as you're not like getting all upset with me and demanding that I make videos that you want to see, stuff like that, make reaction videos to songs that you want and all that stuff, then I'm cool. I'm not gonna be bothered by stuff like that, because that happens. So when you start demanding and start getting all irritated that I didn't make a reaction to a song that you want, is when I start to have a problem, because I don't appreciate that. I'm not like, it's not my job to make these videos. Do it because I like to. Is that really as far as it can go? No, that's a lie. But that's fine, it doesn't have to be, because 100 is plenty fast enough for trains going through that way, or coming out of a station. Well, actually, that should actually be going the other direction. Yeah, because trains should be coming. Yeah. Game takes a little bit of thought, just like a tiny bit, not like, well, takes a pretty decent amount of thought, but I don't even know what I was even trying to say right there, to be completely honest with you. Ooh, fit that right next to the road. That was a close fit right there. Woohoo. I wonder if I'll be able to squeeze this right past the... Don't give me that. I didn't mean to delete that track either. Oops. Oh, look at that. That's close. Oh boy, if I can fit this past, I can fit this past this farm too. That's dope. Okay. I enjoy that a lot. We gotta double track it up for the future. For future expansion. Cool. All right. That's now working properly. Cool. Or that's, I should say, working exactly the way that I would like it to, which is good. Now, the question that I've got, put a passenger station right in here. How do I connect that to this? I should be able to do it. Turn it around. Should be able to make that turn. It's gonna go up a hill, but that's fine. It isn't gonna be the end of the world. Got a little bit of fuel, guys. Just a little bit. Can I actually upgrade length of this platform? Because I would kind of like it to be a big one. Well, actually, the passenger 160 meters is plenty long enough for a passenger train. Don't need to do it like that, but you do have to connect this up to the main line, though. I'm not tired, guys, I promise. Shouldn't be. I got more than enough sleep last night. Kinda. Whoa. Right. Okay. I would like. So let's see if we can pull off. Oh, that just looks absolutely beautiful. Good job, game. It's great. Yup. Well, listen to VIXX. I mean, I like VIXX. Who doesn't like VIXX? Not like disliking VIXX is wrong or anything, but how do you not like VIXX? Alright, so do. See, I love this. I love the fact that I could actually play VIXX on this stream here. You gotta thank my MCN for that. Oh boy. Oh boy. The week is gonna be really good. That is true. Because that obviously that's a pretty impressive lineup of groups right there. So I'm looking forward to it. Definitely. Hopefully that means I get like 1,000 subscribers this week or something. You're gonna start. I mean, I appreciate that minion. Also, it's you know, knowing a different language is just is a helpful skill as well. So, you know, it's not a bad idea. But man, if I had the time, I would 100% be learning Korean on top of everything else that I'm doing. So you know, you're not the the only one who wants to learn a different language because they can't understand somebody else. Favorite TV show? I don't really watch TV, so I don't really have a favorite show. I don't know. So I can't really answer that question, unfortunately. I could probably sell that. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know why, guys, but my head hurts. I got a headache and it's not good. Usually I get that on the weekends because whatever time that I wake up is a little later than I normally would, and I haven't gotten my, like, you know, morning dose of caffeine. But obviously I just had my caffeine, so I don't know what the issue is. All right. No. We don't want to do it like that. Don't want to do it like that. Nice intro there. Pretty sure that was to what was the, oh god, darn it, stop that. Stop being stupid. There you go. Like that. Gosh, how hard is it? Okay, Minion, thank you for watching for, yes, error. That's right. Thank you for watching for nearly an hour or so. I do appreciate it. So sleep well, because sleep is important. So make sure you take care of it. Did I put that? No, that's a cargo terminal. Okay. If Cat BT failed college, want to know if they should study for one more year. So I'm kind of in a similar situation. I didn't necessarily fail, but I'm not really going anywhere with my education like that. But I personally would say you probably should, just because it's going to give you more options with a career now and in the future. So, you know, I definitely would say yes, personally, from my own experience. You know, because it was a point where after however many years I've been actually going, I was like, you know, I don't really need to go to college, do I? And then I realized that at some point, living where I live is like the job prospects for pretty much anything are non-existent. So I actually do need to go to college, get a degree, so that I can have a good chance of actually getting out of here and doing something cool. You know, and then for me, right, there's also the other angle where if I graduate, if I get a degree, then that will also open up the possibility and the option for me to go to a different country if I want to. So it just is something that opens up a lot of doors and a lot of possibilities for what you can do in the future. So I 100% say you should. but you know, you just gotta, you ultimately have to just make the decision that's best for you, and there's no right or wrong answer to that question either. So, you know, don't stress about it too much. Let me delete this track. Sejong's husband, hello. I see you. Welcome. I'm not gonna be able to turn this, am I? Not like that, I'm not. I'm gonna delete all this road. No, I'm not playing SimCity specifically. It's a game called Transport Fever. I'm not gonna be able to make this work at the high speed. That stinks. But that's fine. Sometimes you can't make it work. No, 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 wait. That's not, just delete a little teeny tiny bit of track. That's not helpful. Oh, come on, we can do it. I probably will not. I don't know. I don't specifically know. So yeah, no, I probably won't. And so, right. I don't know. My brain's not fully turned on at the moment, it seems. That's honest to God. Also, my head's kind of hurting, so that's also no good. And how to not stress? I don't know. I mean, that's honestly is kind of impossible not to stress about some things, you know. But of course, with some of the stuff, right? With some of it, you just cannot have. You just don't have any control over any of it. So, what's the point in worrying about something that you can't affect? At least that's the way I look at it. Alright, now we gotta rebuild that road. I can't cross the road like that. You know what? Just gonna do a little something like that, and then like that, and then like that. Dude, I'm glad that you like it, or that you appreciated it. That video, you know, that's kind of course the entire point, right, of my videos, just to be like, if I got to be brutally honest with you with what I think, or just, you know, brutal, that's the way it's gonna go down. No one's prepared for it apparently, but that's also cool. I don't know. Oh, Chudley, what a great name for a group, for a song. I mean, song, city. Ugh. Okay, so we got rugby, Chudley, back to rugby, and then back to Yarm. That works. Yeah, no, I don't know. Excuse me. Where are you going? Where are you going? That's the wrong way. You're supposed to... See, because you're a freight train, you're not supposed to go down that way, sir. That is not my intention. You still want to go? No, you're not. We keep the passenger trains separate on a little branch other side of the city. Freight trains go the other way. There is a method to all of the madness, I promise. Ooh, but I also do need to put signals down, or else this is gonna get all screwed up. No, it's all, dude. It's all good. I mean, whatever you. Even, I mean, honestly, right? Like, even if you really absolutely hated what I said, you know, it's all good, because it's the way that it goes, right? Not everything's gonna be something that everyone enjoys. It's also not gonna be something that everyone enjoys hearing as well. So, you know, I know that. I just obviously really appreciate the people that are, you know, open-minded about the fact that other people have opinions, because there's a lot of people that are not. Especially in K-pop. So it's really, it gets really kind of frustrating when I'm, you know, talking about stuff and people are just not having any of it and they're hating me for it. I'm like, look, I'm just telling you, just bringing some points up here that you might want to talk about, but no, you just want to, you know, drag me for saying that I don't like a song. But then there's the people that just start like making stuff up about what I'd even said in a video, which I don't understand that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go refill my coffee real quick, and then we will be back shortly. So I guess enjoy watching this train. now I'm back. Hello guys, how are you? Hopefully nobody, well, some people left, but that's fine. That's the way it goes. To be expected, I suppose. Man, if KCON happened in the UK and I lived there, I would definitely go to that as well, like without a doubt. If they had KCON somewhere closer to where I live that wasn't in New York or Los Angeles, well, I'd probably still go to Los Angeles, but maybe I would also go to that one too. You know, of course, with it just being more affordable to do it like that. All right, what kind of fun stuff can I do now? I got, oh my god, look at all those passengers. That's a lot. When does it, okay, so where's my passenger train? That's kind of the question. Okay, first off, let's just hide all of the signals. I don't need those in there. It's a distraction. So, the train's full. Okay, so, oh boy. I think, you guys think maybe I could put another train on this passenger line? Get another one running between the 2 points? I think I could. Because he left 37 passengers at that station. Holy God. That's quite a number. People who are not going anywhere anytime fast. Of course, my little bus line between Yarm and Rugby is also being used pretty well as well. That's always good. Yeah, right. Almost forgot. Hold on. That's trash. It goes in the trash. Why is that in my pocket? I do not know. But there, isn't there also, since you just mentioned KCON UK, isn't there, or the possibility of a KCON in the UK, isn't there one in, or wasn't there one in Europe this year? In like, somewhere? wasn't there a KCON in the UK in like, or in Europe in like somewhere? That's hopeful. The horse wagon. Okay, and then road vehicle aids. Which is also that, which can just get replaced automatically. Oh boy. I can understand. I can understand that. I think I'm gonna drop another train. The Mogul. Still 80? 80. Why is it 546,000 compared to, what is the difference? It's got more power. Costs more money though. um, yeah, some of their songs are obviously, others are not. It's K-pop, so like, you know, on one hand you got a group that's like, oh my god, great, but on the other hand, it's they're just like, what, really? This is kind of dumb, you know? It's it's just the way of the world. Look at that beautiful new Steam engine. You know, eventually we're gonna strap on a bunch more passenger cars to these trains, make them long as hell. Actually, they're gonna just be 160 meters to take up the length of a platform, or as close to that as I can get. But Jesus, seriously, like, I'm rolling in cash. Made a profit of $1 million of in the previous 2 years. Only gonna lose a million or lose money this year because I spotted another train. Moving freight in this game is definitely profitable, like to a massive degree. It's crazy. It'd be cool if all of this like residential stuff here. Yeah, I guess there's that in Super Junior Cheesy. Honestly, couldn't tell you what the difference is, but well, I guess cheesy like Mamacita, or whatever the name of that song. Actually, that was Mamacita, wasn't it? Yeah, cheesy like that. Where China is? Yes, I know where China is. Why do you want to know? Oh, what is this? That's a. I can change the type. Okay, so the acceleration's a bit poor with these. Okay, now I see. Now I see why the mogul would be a good choice. Oh, are we going to war with China? I was not aware of this. It's good news. It's good to know. Thank you for informing me of that. I honestly didn't know that we were going to be going to war with China. This is news to me. Although who knows what the president's going to do, but you know, I don't really want to get into politics. I mean, I would hope so too, because if we didn't, it would be poor for me. I would prefer if the United States didn't lose a war to anybody. Why are you waiting? Oh God, really? This is This is. I don't like this. Hold on. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna free you. I'm gonna try at least. Don't give me that too much slope. BS. Go. Be free. No, Rido Boy's from Scotland, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm completely misremembering. I would say no to war as well, personally, you know. Just my thing, especially if it's gonna involve the United States. The Liam Mahoney consolidation. All right, we got another locomotive to use. That's helpful. Is it faster? No, it's slower, but it's powerful. Ah, it's a powerful engine. Holy God. I'm not gonna ever use it though. Yeah, can we, like, please stop talking about this, though? Like, I get, like, it's kind of an important thing, but at the same time, like, we're playing video games and listening to K-pop, drinking coffee. Life is great. Let's not talk about things that are not great. Talk about good things. If you don't, I will probably have to do something about it, and I don't want to because I know that you've come to previous live chats. So, I mean, like I understand where it's all coming from and stuff like that, but just don't want to be talking about this right now or ever. I don't actually think I can't remember actually where you've ever said that you were from. What Caminus DL whatever you want. I've never actually heard where you're from. I'm actually kind of curious. I too also had the same kind of feeling about the news. Right, oh boy. A lot of stuff that's really not, that gets reported as if it is news that it's not really news as far as I'm concerned. Now we gotta figure out. It's on. I got it on. It's on. It's available on Steam. Yeah, I got this. I got this game on Steam. So that's that. Honestly, I really the only games that I ever play are only available on Steam because it's just easy. South Woodham Ferrers. I just this. These city names are. It's weird. This game is weird because it's like obviously they're using city names and stuff from the UK, but none of these are like. There is no London in this game. I've never seen it. It's really strange to me. Man, we just get a nice train loop going around Buxton, Tola, Halt Whistle, down around the mountains here. Not even mountains, these are more hills. I'll show you mountains, or I could show you mountains. Get through Newport, whatever this is. Ware, Aldburg, Sudbury, Southport. That'd be a good, nice little loop right there. I personally do not have a girlfriend. No, I do not. I need to find a good place. Because if I get a supply, okay, so if I get a supply of stone, here's the thing. Supply of stone going to some whatever. Why not? Honestly, I just have never been really not I shouldn't say not interested, but I've just kind of like held off on doing that just because I've been busy. I think I'd be too busy with doing what I'm doing right now, working on YouTube, going to school, having a job and stuff, and that's really why. I don't know. I guess ultimate comes down to like wouldn't be a good boyfriend. Oh yeah, definitely. Obviously the map's not laid out in any way that makes any sort of sense when it comes to like the geography and the locations of the cities, but that's fine with me. It doesn't need to be. Of course that's not really the point. And also, if you do want something that's like geographically correct, then you can just download it. You can download a map off the workshop. So that is also an option. I don't really have enough money right now to actually do anything else. I don't have any industry that I can actually easily connect to get that to continue growing or moving. Huh. And then I've just also realized that my connection, if I was going to connect Chudley and Claire, is going to be a bit awkward, especially when I make my passenger connection. That kind of sucks. I don't really like that. See, I didn't really obviously think that a passenger connection through too well. This train just accelerates like painfully slow. I'd actually think about it. I don't even have a mogul on this, so it's not any different. It's just moving at speed. I would like to go to Korea at some point. Kind of on my radar as a place that I would like to go and live and work for a little while. I got this spectacular like production like chain that I could do for food. The farm and a food processing plant, but it's way too far because this is going to be like the center of distribution for food for like the entire area. It's just way too far away, or way too close to a big city. Which then means I'm gonna have to train. I'm gonna have to use trains to bring that stuff in. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna like that very much. Also, instrumental, go away. I thought I deleted all the instrumentals. I didn't really think this through, this whole connection up to if I was gonna send it to Claire. SimCity. Not really. It's more like it's a simulator. It kind of simulates transporting goods, freight, logistics. It's not like a city builder, but it's a I don't know how to really describe it. But you move freight, like you actually have to manage the production chain. So like what I've got set up here, right? I've got an oil well, I should say, that provides crude oil, which then goes to an oil refinery, which will make fuel and processed oil, which then the fuel is demanded by industry in cities, along with other things, and that's how you make money. And passengers just need to go places. They shop at commercial stores and places and stuff. So it's a pretty good simulation in that regard. I like it a lot. I definitely think it works pretty well, especially after they've patched it. When they first released it, the managing of all of these lines and stuff and keeping production actually up and going was a bit difficult. But now it's become a lot easier. So, how do I, oh God. This is not gonna work. I suppose that Chudley is just not gonna get a passenger connection to Claire. Which I suppose is fine. Actually, what I could do is build a bridge over this so I can make a nice high-speed connection. That'd be kind of fun. But I think what I'm gonna do is get, because I've got an iron mine here, right here too, right? Iron. Oh wait, no, this requires slag. I gotta take that to a steel mill first. Okay, I can't do that. But I do have stone, which I can take here by truck. And then we can use Claire as the city itself. I think I like that idea. I mean, I've got the money to do it too, so why shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna get that set up. I'm gonna build a road first. No. God damn it. Do what I want. I don't want to build a passenger station. That's incorrect. Alright, so we got that. I'm gonna build my truck stop. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I don't need to do that, do I? Not necessarily. I don't. Well, I will if I want to do it to distribute commercial, so that's fine. Whatever. We just planned for the future like that. That works. It's cool. That's all good stuff. I don't know. Waiting new more. I don't understand that. Ah, okay. Goodbye. Thank you for coming out for a little while. I do appreciate it a lot. Honest to God. I really do appreciate you coming out and joining for a little while. Alright, we got that all hooked in, connected, ready to go. What else? Well, now the tricky part is getting this at a high maximum speed connection. Wow, is that actually? That is actually. It would be really cool if it wasn't like this massive freaking loop, but or a little hump right there. But you know, we're doing the best that we can. Right, that's better. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All of that's hooked up, ready to go. Oh, good God. Ugh. You know what? I think 2 hours is more than enough time. Nearly 2 hours at least. So I am sorry to say that I'm gonna end this live stream right here, guys. Unfortunately, and I don't know. I think we're gonna start doing these pretty just as like a casual kind of thing on in the mornings on Thursdays and Tuesdays. For some of you guys that can't catch one of the weekly chats that I hopefully I'm gonna start doing once again in the evenings on like Fridays or Sundays or something like that. So um so yeah, I guess expect the next one coming up sometime on Thursday morning. And you know, thank you for those of you that came out and watched for 2 hours or so, or even just 1 second. I do appreciate all of it. And I will see you guys in another video, or another live chat, I should say, at the very least. So once again, like I said, thank you for coming out, and I will we'll talk to you all later. Another live chat, or of course another brand new video.